Hi, I'm Paul Lavoie, Connecticut's Chief Manufacturing Officer, and I'm so excited that you've decided to become a manufacturing ambassador. You know, in Connecticut, we spend a lot of time talking about the problems, and as ambassadors, one of the things that I want to start doing is I want to start us getting to work on the solutions. So you know what? Let's roll up our sleeves. Let's stop talking about some of the problems that we have in Connecticut, and let's start working on some of the solutions. And as an ambassador, I'm going to need you to work with me to help manufacturers work on the solutions and help them understand how we can continue to grow and support manufacturing here in our great state of Connecticut. So let me give you an overview of a manufacturing ambassador and some of our expectations of you as an ambassador. You know, we want you to be a champion for manufacturing. We want you to be enthusiastic and positive. We want to use your energy to help change the perception of manufacturing here in Connecticut. And we want you to be knowledgeable, educated, and informed. And we're going to do that through a series of webinars. And we're going to do that in a couple of other methods as well. So let me share with you how our ambassador program is going to work. Well, you've already enrolled, and that's great, and you've been accepted because that's why you're here on the webinar. But go out and talk to your friends and get them excited about being a manufacturing ambassador and get them enrolled in our program as well. You either have received or you're going to get your membership kit, and that membership kit's going to have our manufacturing swag. We want everybody to know that you are a Connecticut manufacturing ambassador. It also includes a press kit that you'll be able to use to be able to get some information out about manufacturing. We will do a monthly webinar, and we'll have some subject content experts that are going to help in making sure that you're educated, informed, and that you have the knowledge that you need to be able to support manufacturing. We'll do some weekly updates as well as to what I learned this week in manufacturing. You know, one of the great things about my job is that I'm learning something new every single day. And each week I'll share that with you, as maybe there's some great manufacturers that you didn't even know existed here in the state, or just some interesting things that I've learned over the course of the week. And then we've created a discussion board. And this is really important because I don't want everything coming from me. I want you as ambassadors to engage with each other. And I want you to be on the discussion board, asking questions and having ambassadors that have had different experiences answer those questions for you. So we're going to create a community. We're going to create a community of ambassadors that are going to help each other and that are going to help educate and inform each other from other areas that they've learned as well. Understand, I'm not going to be able to do it all, and that's why I need you as a manufacturing ambassador to be on that discussion board and to be excited about some of the things that you're learning in manufacturing. So let's start with that education. Let's start getting you a little bit more information about what's happening in manufacturing, because boy, I'm going to tell you, we have a lot of stuff going on. So I want to start with the strategic plan. So we've rolled out the strategic plan for manufacturing here in the state of Connecticut, and it's really built on 3 pillars. And those pillars are workforce growth and development, supply chain resiliency, and to grow the industry. And those 3 pillars are built on a foundation of innovation. You see, everything that we do in Connecticut has to be on that foundation of innovation. You know, let me tell you a little bit about the manufacturing sector here in the state. Right? We are number 1 in the country in aircraft engine and airplane parts manufacturing. 25% of all aircraft engines come out of Connecticut. That's probably surprising to you, right? Little tiny Connecticut, but we're number 1. We're number 3 in defense spending on a per capita basis. Now think about that. We're number 3 in defense spending on a per capita basis. There are billions of dollars coming into Connecticut. But we only have 1 small military base, and that's our sub-base in Groton, Connecticut. When you think of some of these states that have large bases and are supported by Department of Defense dollars, that means all of our money is going into manufacturing. So we have a solid base of manufacturing here in Connecticut. We're number 3 in manufacturing density. You know, you swing a stick in Connecticut, you're going to hit one of us. And then we're number 4 in innovation, and we're number 4 in advanced degrees and talent as well. So Connecticut, we punch well above our weight class as it comes to manufacturing. And this foundation of innovation is critical for us to continue to maintain our leadership. So everything that we do in the strategic plan is going to be built around innovation. You know, let me talk a little bit about workforce growth and development. it's a national problem. There just isn't enough people. There's not enough people in the country to be able to fill our jobs. So we're going to have to fill these jobs through innovation. And we're going to have to look at ways that we can make manufacturers more efficient and more productive by the introduction of innovation. We're never going to solve the workforce problems with people. There's just not enough people. We need to have some solid immigration policies, and that's at the federal level. But when it comes to workforce growth and development, we need that foundation of innovation. When it comes to supply chain resiliency, it's all about cost reduction, and it's all about making it easy for manufacturers to do business. So we're working on some innovative programs. We all know the cost of energy is one of the highest cost drivers in the manufacturing operation. Well, we're working on some exciting programs that'll help reduce the consumption of energy in manufacturing. We can't do much about the price of energy, but boy, there's a lot that we can do around energy efficiency and energy consumption, and we're going to be focused on that, and that's all driven by innovation. And another exciting piece of innovation that we've launched in Connecticut is our Connex Marketplace. I'll talk a little bit more about that later when I talk about some of the initiatives from the Manufacturing Innovation Fund, but that's an important project that's going to transform the supply chain here in Connecticut. And growing the industry really needs to be done through innovation. We really have to have innovative ways that we can help manufacturers grow the industry. So let me talk to you about some of the exciting programs that we have that are currently being sponsored by the Manufacturing Innovation Fund. Connecticut, we're the only state that has a chief manufacturing officer that works for the governor. So there are no peers as it relates to the other states. And additionally, we're the only state that has a comprehensive manufacturing innovation fund that's used to support the manufacturing sector. Our legislature and governor have invested over $100 million since 2015 in supporting the manufacturing ecosystem. And it's important for you as ambassadors to understand that significant investment that we've made. Last year our budget was $10 million, and we're looking for more money this year to be able to continue to invest in our manufacturing sector. But let me tell you some of the programs that we have and that we're supporting through the Manufacturing Innovation Program. Our flagship program, that's our Manufacturing Voucher Program. We call it MVP. The manufacturers can get a $100,000 grant. It's a matching grant of $100,000 for the purchase of equipment or for the purchase of new systems or anything that's necessary to grow your business. So if you're an ambassador and you're calling on manufacturers and you're selling equipment or you're selling services, they'll get a $100,000 discount off of your products through the